Hello, everybody. Little bit of a scramble at the end here, but we've assembled the team and we are ready to play some Puzzle Fighter Y mode. The interesting columns version of Puzzle Fighter. We played Z mode, which was like a panel style version a while back, and so we figured we would give the Dreamcast version of Puzzle Fighter a spin as well. So joining me tonight on the microphone, I have Juicey.
Hello.
And when he's here, Rodney will file in. So
I'm here.
Oh, you're here? Welcome.
Hey, buddy.
All right, just in time.
Okay, so I want to preface this a little bit. I don't think any of these extra modes were very well considered. And saying it's the column one is a bit of a stretch. It's just we call it that because it's the closest shorthand we have, but Y mode is something.
Okay, well, I've never played it before, so it's going to be
I was
interesting
going to say, as someone that's played a little bit of it, I don't want to necessarily show our ass on this first, but don't expect the most informed commentary for once. We're discovering this one together. It's gonna be a certified time. Speaking of which, you queued up in a match there. Deka, first on stream?
Digi just challenged me.
All right.
You might have to challenge me again, though. I think it's going through.
Just here for devil out noise. Of course you'd be. Waiting for match stream to begin.
Yeah, I'm just stuck on starting network, so I think I'm going to cancel.
Oh, Digi might have had to download the save state, so re-challenge, and then it should work.
I also had to download the save state, so that's probably part of it.
Possibly. But, there's something to be said for, it feels like it's been forever since we've had a, bracket and stream that's truly the joy of discovery for a game.
It's like, what's the original stable version of Fightcade right now, or of Flycast? Is it 5.33?
I will check.
Oh, right, you're a Sam Show player.
Yeah.
That's why you'd be off version.
Okay.
My version's 5.8.
Oh, it's 5.8?
That's the one Fightcade's telling me.
Okay, switch version. Okay, yeah, you're right. I have like 6 versions on my computer right now.
Oh, Juicy, if you pick Dan, you have to hold start when you do it.
What do you mean?
You can get all blue garbage.
That's just choosing to use the built-in make your own damage function.
But nobody has done it, so you'll be all blue.
Okay, sure.
I don't know. I just thought it was funny.
But can you remember the last time we've run something for bracket like no one on staff had any idea what they're doing? Earnest answer, at least in my memory, it's probably Puzzle Fighter Z mode.
Yeah,
probably. Boy.
All right.
Something's up.
Tell you what. Let's have someone else do the first match.
Yeah.
And see that you're spectating properly.
Let's try that.
So we're gonna do the Dan Mirrors match, I guess. It's me and KS.
Let's go.
This is gonna be our tests because we are very prepared tonight. It's okay though. I'm vibing. It's gonna be cool.
Some cool epic Y gaming.
All right, you guys filtered in for spectating?
I'm loading. Oh, there we go.
Waiting for match to begin.
Okay,
Me
starting
too.
session. I will be blue, Dan.
Okay. Oh, wait.
So the biggest thing about this one is it is 3 to match. There's no crash gems.
Oh, does Dan say does Dan have like a fixed all red opener?
I suppose so.
That's interesting. Oh.
Oh, we are entering the buffering zone already.
Yeah, I'm in the zone as well.
It's a little bit more to do with mine.
I will say, I think when Juicy does hit, the blue damage actually will be a little nicer because of the opener, I guess. That's an interesting thing. I didn't even think of that.
I hope the game audio wasn't doubled, but I fixed it if it was. Oh, now there's no game audio. There we go.
This is about to rubber band.
I forget, there's meter in this.
Oh yeah, there's a meter. You can hit your button and turn everything into one color.
That's an interesting... Everybody can do that?
Everybody can do that. As soon as your meter's full, at any time you can make your next piece into a diamond.
Ah,
that's what that is. Oh, Chaos can convert that immediately.
This version really reminds me of like not only columns, but you could do a lot of puzzle Dama type chains, if that makes sense. Just by digging through the garbage.
Oh yeah, that definitely changed everything to the same color. Alright, we're about to see some funny ricochets go back and forth.
Not as strong as I think you would imagine.
And the damage seems, for the amount of explosive chains going off, the damage seems a little low.
How is Dan's damage? Is it like, does he get nerf damage?
No, he's just Dan. Biggest thing is like it's hard to keep a giant chunk of the same color because they all set off immediately.
Mm-hmm. And offsetting all that damage.
Converting.
At this rate, I am going to expect that we go into the no offsetting margin time.
Oh god, easily. I think I'm finally dead. Oh, this is the mode.
Oh yeah, you're about to get slingshot really hard. That is a lot of... That is a very big blue 6-chain into a 7th link. So we really have no idea how this game works, do we?
Not really.
My working theory, I wonder if you send your opponent an opener depending on who you pick. Or if you have an opener per character.
I think you have a determined opener.
Okay, that's interesting. Oh, that chain? The stairs?
We're just constantly rubber banding the big attack.
Yeah, I think chains do significantly less damage than just a single big block would. And I think that's what makes creating a kill shot a little difficult. Alright, KS has made his board red.
Okay.
Oh no, that's big. That's big!
That's lethal! 8? Damn.
My goodness.
Yeah,
the little portrait.
It does have some Senno vibes, the way it kind of just ricochets back and forth until somebody dies. It's buffering, right?
Yeah, I'm in the buffer zone as well.
Sorry about that.
There we go. It just, the round ended and then the game paused. I was like, oh, we're doing first to one?
No.
Dan is so angry in his thumbnail.
He's ready to fight. He's gonna fight for Go Hibiki's honor. Oh wait, do you do diagonal? Can you diagonally?
Yes, you can do diagonals.
That's why we keep comparing it to columns.
Oh no, I meant like the garbage. Like, does garbage open when you diagonally clear it?
Yes. Or at least it goes up a number of steps on the whole dealio.
I see.
Okay. Too much. Okay, not too much. We're fine. Holy shit.
We're living? I haven't even got to the point yet. I'm scared.
Me too, buddy. There's a little touch and go there for a moment.
The struggle of being in the time vortex. Oh, I see a big 7K with a 6 power. Oh my god, even after all that, there is still damage coming to a Juicey side.
I don't know. I'm starting to think that chaining matters more than giving it credit for. Oh no, Chaos is sending me the giant L.
Alright, you just gotta play fast. It's all gonna match.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Oh, that's gonna come right back to Juicey, though. KS doing a little bit better job keeping his board flat. So, I think he's actually getting more out of the back and forth, since he's ending up with more material on his board.
This is a big red.
Oh yeah, but look how much damage this is gonna do for KS. This is a lot of blue.
We're just trading these L shapes, and God, it does so much.
This one's kind of hype with the garbage, I'm not gonna lie. The fireworks are good.
We'll have to see how this fares in a matchup that isn't Dan. Because obviously, this is going to skew things.
He changes it all to red?
I messed that up. Oh, I think giving myself all blue damage is kind of helping KS out, because there's not a chance where that's not useful. Because we're getting the same color diamond every time.
It must be character dependent.
I think so, because earlier today I was playing Chun-Li, and she always gets blue diamond.
Alright. Funny looking Spire on KS's board, though if he can convert these yellows, or if he can convert the blues into reds.
Oh my god!
This might all link up. And we are in the vortex.
Oh, this does some Gyakuten puzzle Bancho shit.
Okay. Who chooses to use it on the yellows? Ooh. Juicy lives?
It worked?
Ooh, that's crazy! And the chain is so big!
Oh my god, 9?
That was big brain.
21,000 score bonus? Let's go. You don't even know how Juicy lived. I guess he must have had like a double, he must have had like a double blue piece to get everything to link up.
I did, yeah.
That's super sick.
I think tying the diamond to a meter mechanic is interesting.
I do like it. I kind of vibe with it too. I think it allows you to use the diamond. I'm not sure if it could get a little stally, but I don't know. It's interesting. I'm here for it.
Alright, if Juicy can convert greens to red, maybe after the next time he takes damage, that could be a huge hit. Oh no, he's kind of clearing most of them out, unfortunately. Maybe hit blues instead now. Juicy with the red, white, and blue board.
Ooh, that like was pretty cool.
A lot of material on KS's side, though. I think it's gonna come down to whether or not this is lethal. Oh no. Oh, yep, I was right. Alright, so Juicy's gonna take,
Interesting.
So Juicy didn't pick Dan's pattern, he picked the build your own pattern. And since we're playing on a save state without any built patterns, they're just all blue by default. That is why he is sending all blue. Alright, we've got Devilot, the opposite of Dan.
Oh, is it the stage? Because we're on Dan's stage? Okay, that's interesting.
So player 1 gets to pick the opening pattern then, interesting. I wonder what Ken's opening pattern was. Oh my gosh. This looks like a not fun pattern to dig through. Oh, actually, the checkerboard might actually not be good for Devilot. It's a bit of a problem in regular Puzzle Fighter, but because you can diagonally clear in this game... Oh no, it's looking pretty dire.
Huge brain? Humongous brain?
Unfortunately, that is all gonna come back to Juicy. Oh, he's sending yellow now. Interesting.
I will say, I think the more compact, like, I think Chun-Li's pattern might be good if you can hit hard with it in this game. Mainly because you just give them, like, 4, like, 2x2 blocks, and you can't really clear that in columns.
Yeah. Oh god, this is gonna be a huge hit. Oh, 99 damage coming in for Dan. KS out for blood with the character swap here. Very curious to see how Juicey is going to try to adapt to this damage pattern. Yeah, I think the apparent fact that the rubber banding is a Dan-only feature is becoming kind of clear. So I think if you pick a normal character, probably not going to be a silly bounce back and forth game.
I mean, look, that's the Dan special.
But that's just that's how Dan works in Puzzle Fighter. So if he didn't work that way in this one, it would be kind of weird.
I'm just saying, I forced KS off of Dan.
Yeah. Dan dominance asserted.
Oh, this is a little crazy of a chain, I think. Oh, the reds didn't link up high five. It was still pretty sick. Oh, but these yellows, KS is applying the pressure with this down stack.
Yeah, unfortunately, if Dan doesn't kill outright... Oh, wow, what a chain! Unfortunately, it doesn't set that much damage. And it's all gonna come back.
Okay, we're gonna be doing the meter dance on Juicey's side, I feel.
Alright, what color is he gonna pop it on, though, is the question.
With a boost? I'm with it.
A little less action than I would have hoped for. You get a lot more number reduction than just one by popping a chain next to something. I'm wondering how that works.
I think it just activates it.
Yeah, I think it just dethaws it.
Oh, really?
Like,
so
completely.
So it is kind of like Puzzle Bancho. Except your garbage just unfreezes on its own over time as well.
Like, the rubber banding on this, at least off the damage command character, huge.
Alright, we have entered the buffering zone.
The buffer zone. Somebody activated the time stone. We're playing Marble Eye.
I'm dead.
Oh no. You are significantly in the time vortex. So diagonals, also surprisingly explosive. Not quite as powerful as they are in base game. Something to take into consideration.
Wow,
Oh my god, this combo goes nutty!
Sick?
Again,
But
I
that
have
is,
the moral victory.
unfortunately, not enough for our guy Dan. And KS is gonna take game 2 and advance to the next round. If I can spectate, that should mean I can. It's working, right? Or
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. But hey, you know who's bad in this game, in this version? Like, Ryu and Ken have to be terrible, right?
Cat might not actually be that bad, but Ryu is always just gonna be horrible. Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Why they do Ryu like?
All right, I've got a challenge from DigiDigi. Hopefully, it'll work this time. Oh, yeah, we're right in there. Okay. Now I just need to stall for a second while I put the overlay together. Oh. She's my girl in Prime, so I'll go with Chun-Li in this one too. Oh yeah, Donovan's got those boxes and then the 2 verticals, I think, instead of 3 verticals, so they're not going to chain on their own. Oh, we did the wrong version. This is regular Puzzle Fighter. You're right. What versus Y? Let's go. Oh, I'm player 2 now. Great, Chun-Li. Oh, this is a... I meant player 2 color. I'm gonna have to guess what the input is because I didn't set my controls for this game. I wonder if there's an all clear bonus. Yeah, I'm kind of trying because I think just being low on board is going to be my path to victory as a not Puzzle Fighter player. Yeah. Oh, you're right.
Thanks for being patient with us tonight, everyone. It's one of those nights.
It is. I'm not automated tonight, so I had to do the overlay manually, and it threw me off.
It happens.
All right.
All right, Deka, press R. Deka, press the R button. Find the R button. I don't even care that you won that round. Find the R button. Though I am inclined to think that, yeah, like, Chun potentially still has a little bit more staying power with her damage. We'll see as this evolves. Alright, we're going to convert to a pretty big poke off of Deka's start here, accepts damage but gets a lot of blues. We have 2 chain diagonal follow-up, and that's about a third board. It would be a really good poke if damage felt more permanent in this game, but at least as Chun, you're kind of hedging your bets. Kind of. Never mind, we could be completely wrong.
Sakura's pattern still seems a little iffy.
Sakura's pattern is just, hey, you want lines in the center? Cool. And if it's disrupted, it's only 2 colors, so they're going to be diagonal. Like, I'm sorry, it's rough being a Sakura man in basically every mode. Digi kind of figuring out how to navigate the top board here, but it's
that auto actually
these
worked.
streets. Okay, gets a bit of a down stack. And we got green diamonds convert to blues and back out of the pit. Time to see if Deka knows where the R button is. Deka found the R button!
And it worked! Oh my god!
Good
That
God,
was
did it work!
That was a very effective anti-Sakura maneuver.
Good God, did that work.
Right, so that's...
I mean, look. Diamond's already kind of the anti-Sakura measure, even in base game.
Alright, Ryu.
But good
Interesting.
God.
Oh boy, he's got an interesting starting board though.
Going with Ryu. Yeah, at least it's not like conducive to setting off on his own garbage on accident. But I don't know that Ryu's the pick only a little bit more than, or less the pick than Sakura. More the pick. Regardless, it's not great, folks. I'm kind of scared to see what's going to happen. First big poke coming from Deka. We're gonna need to see what it looks like if and when Digi gets the first hit even. That did not generate a lot of damage. But even all these one pokes are still just gonna keep feeding Deka material. And I suppose the bigger chains, the bigger numbers we could get, but like, that means Digi's only real way out is to do big chains.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, the way, I think Ryu's pattern might be even more self-destructive than Dan's, because if I just get like a 3-match, it will ping-pong back and forth across my board for me. That's interesting.
Well, hope no one was too excited for Ryu tonight, because I don't know if he's coming back out of his hole.
Skeptical.
Look, I have healthy and reasonable doubts.
Yeah, it's not often in a puzzle game that big vertical lines of the color you want to match are going to be an efficient pattern to send to your opponent.
No, not really. It was like, hey, what if you send your opponent stairs? The most fundamental thing in the game.
Functionally so.
The other thing about it is because you don't want to send your opponent damage, you're not building up your own meter. And that's tough to work around as well. Because of that, you're not going to be able to press advantage, basically, ever. Okay, big poke there. Problem is,
fortunately,
Deka,
most of it's gonna ricochet. Yeah,
I was gonna say all Deka needs is one good move. Oh, and it hits harder. Okay, Deka's diamond ready. So is Digi, so we're gonna have to be very careful how this rubber bands. Diamond expenditure is going to be key here. Deka converting a ton of blues. He might... No, he's out. Are we going to spend... Oh, too late. You almost have to, like, preemptively summon it, because it's not replacing the piece that you have. It's making your next...
Alright, that was 2, I believe, so...
Yep. The system says itself at the bottom there. Okay, this is gonna be a time. Oh, game is silly. Honestly, I know Lucentai labbed a little bit, but trying to seed for this mode is kind of a farce in and of itself.
Yeah. This mode seems like it seems interesting.
It is interesting, but man, is it a commitment? It's just like navigating this crazy.
Alright, it seems like Masa and Rodrick are still in their match.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and move on to winner semis.
I'll just jump into my match with Lucentai then.
Yep, let's do the thing. Sorry, our TO is in the middle of the match. Funny that.
Alright. Sending a challenge.
All right, let me get in there really quick. Waiting. Okay, cool. Let's go.
The overlay.
Cool, we're in Y mode. Yeah,
I got blue this time. Okay, so
I feel like Morrigan's probably a solid. Honestly, I think all of the like Dark Stalkers characters are kind of buffed by this mode. Because at least with them, you're not gonna set stuff off on accident, meaning your damage is potentially a little bit more permanent. Lucentai is kind of swinging. Just kind of going, just doing things. Deka has a little bit of an out. As long as he doesn't accept too much damage, Lucentai is gonna swing this back. Yeah, we're gonna swing this back hard. Oh my god.
well then.
You know, I don't know. It depends on the character. This still feels like you're gonna have some real dead mirror match swings back and forth no matter what. Maybe as long as like, oh, I'm the buffer you mentioned.
Well, this is a very, very, very funny match.
Yeah.
Oh, the lock delay is so long. And it's a little chunky.
You just hard drop, buddy.
This hard drop?
It's the Dreamcast version.
I didn't know that. Oh, that's good to know, actually. Oh, well.
I learned literally like 4 months ago that even though there's not a traditional option to turn hard drop off, you can just not map. You can unmap it.
That's
and
funny.
You suddenly have an arcade accurate version of the game. It's very funny.
No, you can't climb like you can in Puyo.
No, this game does not allow for that. Lucentai sitting on diamond.
Lucentai is sitting on a ton of damage that I did not like hearing.
Oh yeah, converted into reds. Not dead yet. At least in my timeline. But you're not doing great either. Okay, you might be doing fine. You might be winning that one.
Oh wait, that was the wrong person.
Okay, okay. What are the counter picks here? Lucentai pivoting to Akuma, Devilot, not Dance.
Oh, she's called Lele in this game, or this version. Ooh, the
This is
mirror!
Japanese version. I suppose this is more honest, question mark?
No, it's a mirror at least.
Yeah. Might be a worse time for both of you.
It might be. Chun-Li's pattern does seem pretty decent, so...
Well, I mean, this is kind of the supposition I ran into, and I don't think it's real. And I don't think we've seen it in the entire bracket. Actually, I'm seeing firsthand here. Do you notice that the gems don't cluster?
They don't. That is correct.
Yeah,
Are they supposed to?
well, I mean, in regular Puzzle Fighter, they would stick together and become airtight, which means that Chun and the rest of them are not that much stronger than you thought. Like, it's still probably better than Ryu and Sakura by it. I thought they had some real stopping power with the damage, and I'm completely wrong. Wowzers! Buddy.
Whatever I'm doing is working, though I couldn't really tell you what it is, even if you held me at gunpoint.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh boy?
Hey, Rodney. Do you feel like you're gonna get a grasp on this yet?
Chun-Li did me good.
Okay.
Mainly just because, I don't know, like, Chun-Li, I don't know if it was a Chun-Li or a Devilot thing, but, like, I had meter forever. It was like, oh, the diamond again? Already?
Yeah, that's probably good. Probably nice. The one thing I noticed this round is that clusters don't form. And that suddenly makes my theory of, oh, characters that have built-in clusters are good. No, I don't necessarily believe that anymore.
Oh, I think what makes Chun-Li good is just that her pattern doesn't really self-chain into itself super well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like, if we're going just for that, I feel like Donovan might be more ideal.
Donovan, maybe as the bracket advances, we'll see Donovan put some results out. But for now, I'm winning with Chun-Li, so I'm sticking on Chun-Li.
Fair. No, Donovan's my next attempt. Okay, you could press R. Okay, I guess you don't have to press R, but... In the time that you've not pressed R, Lucentai's almost maxed meter out again. Alright. Lucentai kind of holding on to it. I am agreeing, the mid-game does not seem as volatile. But I thought there's like at least the potential for some stalemating with certain characters, but... Hey, if out of your dying, then who's to say that's wrong? These gotta be in margin time. Lucentai cashing in blues into reds. That's not quite kill damage, but Deka's got a little excursion to get down. No, he doesn't. Nothing is real. Never call your shots as a commentator. They are always going to convert things to blues. That's going to be massive, and that might be kill Lucentai. Might be nope. I was gonna say might be the operative word, but he did kick the bucket there.
All right.
So
Good
Deka
games.
Death Cult moving on. Alrighty then. I got pinged. I'm scared. Oh, I got to play against Masa, which means Rodney is on the other side of winner semis. And that means you're probably playing your match, Rodney.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Rodney versus KS. A fabled matchup.
Is that something so that sounds like a Soul Calibur intro, like a fabled matchup for the ages, and then
Fate conspired to arrange their battle.
Look, come on. He's oh.
So I've got a really good Soul Calibur story. So one of my friends from high school works in video editing, and for a while he had a gig with a rodeo. And he would have to, like, he made intro reels and stuff for, like, the people who were wrangling the bulls and stuff. And he would just farm Soul Calibur intros. Like, a tale of man and beast, eternally retold. The Soul Calibur announcer truly is, like, the pinnacle of...
The pinnacle of announcers.
Yeah,
he's
so good. Alright, we're good. We've got Diagonals versus Chun-Li again. Chun-Li so far has been serving me very well, so... She seems like a strong pick in my book. Because under normal circumstances, I would not say, I would not expect to be on winner's side of... Or I would not expect to be in winner's finals in a game like this. So, there's almost certainly some character strength going in my favor here. Ooh, well played from Rodney, really figuring out the best way to make use out of that, that diamond. It's not quite lethal, though. Oh, and this is a big swing coming back. 67? That is lethal. With only 2 squares open on the board, and many more turns than that. This is a really awkward intro. So far, most of the intros that I've seen have been pretty, like, combo-oriented. But this one in particular, the way it's blue, yellow, blue, red, green, red, blue, yellow, blue, is, not conducive to creating an opening chain at all, really. Though, Rodrick putting together something extra spicy with some double crosses. Intuitive doesn't mean you can't do it. Alright, and here we're seeing some of those diamonds collapsing. The diagonals coming into play in KS's favor. Alright, I gotta watch what Rodrick did again, because that was a very nice solve. I see. I see the, and he's gonna commit. Okay, this should be a really nice chain. Unfortunately, he eats the diagonal a little early, so he doesn't get the cool cross finisher, but still a pretty solid solve on the opening board. And we enter the buffering zone.
The buffer zone. Ooh, Chain, please be big and win.
So is Donovan like a minion of Devilot? Is that why he's standing there in the back?
I don't think that's.
Or is that not Donovan? It look.
No, that's not Donovan.
Oh, that's
I forget
not
their
him.
names.
That's another vampire-looking guy. Oh, big chain. The way stuff naturally seesaws down in the pattern for Chun-Li may be a little bit of a flaw. Alright, that's a nice 6 chain. Some solid offsetting from Rodney, but still very high on board and not particularly close to the diamond yet, so danger is afoot. Oh, here comes the diamond. Pops it on green. Very solid. Full down stack, and that's gonna kill. Oh, I forgot to update the players, I think. So Rodney taking the first game in a 2-1, I believe, so we've got a bit of back and forth. This game reminds me of, more than regular columns, this game reminds me of the Sakura Wars columns, because of the way you kind of want to build, like, form your stack to receive damage.
Yeah, I agree with you completely.
Yeah, tank and send undoubtedly the rule of the game here. There is perpetually a lot of damage changing hands. Alright, both players have the diamond. Rodrick's pretty low on board, probably gonna sit on that one for a while. Ooh, builds up. Oh, unfortunately gets a huge 6 chain right before popping it. So it's not quite gonna be quite as effective as he might have hoped. Yeah, and that's gonna cost him, actually. The opportunity cost of the diamond coming to bite Rodney here there. The fact that it comes in on a bit of a delay is interesting. Alright. Pretty solid opening chain. Alright, the damage is looking a little stickier on Rodrick's side of the board here. These big blue matches really just disappearing off of KS's side. Oh, but the board just collapsed. Alright, and we're both popping the... Oh! It's too much. The 9 chain just... Too much damage. We are 1-1. definitely anyone's game, but KS seems to have figured something out, so... KS really opting to go for just consistent, smaller pokes. And it's doing pretty well. It's kind of goading Rodney into sending him chip damage that he's ricocheting back. So he's doing a very good job of managing the tank and send. Whereas Dan was kind of suffering from building big spires on the sides of the board, and it hurt his damage output. For KS, it's being pretty effective at keeping their board consistently just churning out damage. Oh, big blue! Almost lethal, but not quite. Oh no! And there's just not enough board action on KS's side. The diamond's just creating one match, and that's it. Alright, the poke there immediately throwing off Rodrick's build. The main source of damage for KS definitely seems to be this mass of greens that consistently appears in the middle of the board. Alright, big 4-chain. And there they are, all those greens. Alright, here comes a well-timed diamond from Chun-Li. Oh, that's a big, huge chain. 8-chain. Monstrous damage. Alright. And with that, Rodrick is going to advance to winners finals.
GG's.
And well played by both of you. KS definitely seems to start to put together an anti-Chun-Li strategy there. And in the end, though, you just had a perfectly timed couple of diamonds that really let you take the rounds at the end.
I don't know, the diamond, it's kind of like the magic stone in columns like 2, where it's just like, here, your board, it's gone now. Do what you want.
It's like the magic stone, but it also does the +3 on your opponent's side, and then it also gives you the +3. So like you just get to like, oh, I had a board? No. You have a board. Here, the Merry Christmas. It's the season of giving, after all.
Ooh, Donovan Cooks?
Donovan Cooks? Alright.
Geodesk says... I gotta play against Lucentai. Okay.
Was that going to be the next stream match?
Yes, it is.
Ooh, that'll be a fun
one.
Lucentai versus...
I come back around. I think the Darkstalker's characters cook, but just maybe not as hard as I initially had hoped for or had thought.
Yeah, the fact that the gems don't coalesce is a pretty big strength to the characters who send things in blobs.
Yeah.
Because though I guess if they coalesced, They'd probably be harder to. How would they match? That's the weird thing.
You just get a one diagonal on it, and then like I figured the entire cluster would go off.
Oh yeah, that'd be an interesting way to do it.
Yeah. Hey Ben, are you there?
It's currently offline. Or not available, I mean.
I'm also...
No, it doesn't seem like it. They don't seem to be sending any significantly less damage, because if they get a 8 or 9 chain, they pop off just as hard as anybody else seemingly does. All right. I guess we can pop into KS and Digi. Fortunately, I'm gonna have to reset my Oh wait, hold on. There we go.
Oh, Lucentai finally set himself to available.
All right.
I'm gonna got the challenge.
You're sending the challenge?
I already got it sent. Just let me know when you're ready.
Okay. Okay. No, I'm just trying to figure out who's on which side.
Lucentai is gonna be player 1.
All right. Manual overlay, a little bit more tedious to run than. We are in what, losers semis now?
Yep. At least I believe so.
Not two. There's only one semis and loser semis.
Quarters. We're losers. It's the juicy losers, even though I'm not the streamer tonight.
Wait, for some reason the match didn't start, or did you not press go?
I was waiting for your okay, brother.
Yeah, you're good. You're good to start.
I'm into.
All right, we're in.
The green?
Green Donovan looks like Gyra from Sam Show.
Oh, that's cool. I hope they kept the blue Donovan, because blue Donovan's pretty sick. Ooh, I'm seeing some chain figure from Lucentai. Ooh.
All right, Lucentai adopting the Chun-Li strategy, it seems. As we enter the buffering zone.
Yeah, it's just gonna be one of those nights with me. I apologize.
It's also just it's just Flycast in general. Still waiting for that Fightcade update.
Extra me, I promise.
Oh, it is extra you. Yeah, the new so we're currently running the default version of Flycast on Fightcade right now is 5.8, I believe. We're up to like 6.4 or something like that.
On standalone releases.
On like beta test releases.
Yeah.
So there have been many improvements done by Blue Minder in the almost a year since the last real Fightcade update. Oh wow, nice chains by Lucentai, ending a funny little cross for an interesting board state. Juicey's still sticking with his build up towers on the sides.
I'm Harpy stacking, brother.
Ooh, that Hellfire. Ooh, the snipe the diamond?
Snipes him before the
Crazy.
diamond comes out. So this is what Juicey meant when he said Donovan cooks. He does. Oh! Chun-Li sending exactly the perfect damage to give Juicey a little combo right off the starting board. That was only a 2-chain, so not too much. Alright, the Harpy stacking proving more effective on Donovan than it did on Dan. Maybe somewhat predictably so. Oh, you're suddenly very far away. Is that me or is that you?
That's Rodney.
Oh.
And your volume is already maxed out, so I can't do anything about that. Alright, huge! Oh, there we go. Now you're back to normal. Alright, massive 6-chain! Juicey is going to go on the board. Juicey in a tear through losers. As usual.
What's the play here? We doing Ken? We doing Ken Masters?
Kenny boy. Are we?
There's no...
I'm interested in seeing what Ken's starting board is like, because that is a feature of this version of the game for sure. Yeah, we're gonna see Ken.
I will say Ken could get a little. It just depends on when he hits you. It could get a little dicey, I feel, but I don't know. If you build if you build a duck stack formation, it's kind of free.
Oh yeah, I guess that would kind of just let the damage roll off. Donovan's damage getting ricocheted pretty hard there. But I feel like Juicey is like one red orb away, or red match, like funneling down the bottom of his board to just having an empty board. Depending on how this whole thing collapses. I can see the chain theory is like built in already, so yeah, it's just a matter of seeing it file down. Only gets 4, but it's a solid amount of damage. So one of the interesting things it seems is like every link of your chain seems to send the start of your pattern. So I feel like Ken is actually just gonna send a lot of red orbs. Even if he, yeah, Ken's just, does not want to poke still, it seems. Alright, he's gonna get a yellow power gem. Or yellow, diamond. Alright, yeah, I see this duck stack in action. That was a huge chain. Alright, but it chains down. Juicey has the diamond on deck, but he's in such a safe place that I don't think he wants to pop it just yet. Maybe now. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, and it's all gone. It's all gone.
All right, there's a 6-7. Yeah, that's a big swing for the kill. Yeah, it really seems like the goal of this game is to save your diamond, and then when you want to force your opponent to hit you, and then tank and send. Definitely seems to be my my read on how you want to play the game.
Who doesn't love a little tanky Sendy?
Love a little thank you, Cindy. I'm a Puzzle Bobble player, after all.
Oh, let's go.
Who's the funny little fairy in Puzzle Bobble 4 who sends the rainbow gem?
Oh, I can't think of her name.
I can't remember the name either.
Is it
Cleon? Cleon, there we go.
Okay. All I remember is her squeaky shoes.
Yeah, Ken is I think by the way the game calculates damage, Ken is gonna send even more red orbs in this than he does normally. Because if you place a piece mid-chain, you take damage. And you can force the game to just keep giving you reds. Ooh, nice down stack from Juicey there. The Harpy stacking, really putting in work here. And he's got the diamond on deck, and he's looking for a full board to turn it into something malicious. Juicey definitely smells blood in the water right now.
Look, I could see it too. Ooh, I'm just trying to think of what color. What color do you think would
I think if
dissolve the board?
Donovan gets a yellow one, right?
I think that was Ken.
Okay,
No,
I can't.
Donovan gets yellow.
Donovan gets yellow. I think if he does red, the left side and the right side of his board both massively collapse.
Juicey's going to be a no shortage of red.
Oh no, not gonna do red. The board just goes ham anyway, though. Though it's all gonna come back. Ken with a huge comebacker. Oh, and that's lethal. Oh wait, nope. Oh, it is. There is more damage on deck.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, what if you built on only like one side? Is that why do you think they have openers? Is so that like people didn't just go like, oh, you're playing Ken, I'm gonna build just on this side of the board.
Oh, and have like the other three lines just auto clear themselves as he sends perfectly flat lines.
Yeah.
Maybe. Though his opener does not do a good job of preventing you from doing that at all, considering it will just give you an empty board. Juicey losing the slobber knocker last round, but he is still on match point here. And I liked the chain that he had set up on the left side, but it kind of got cannibalized by the garbage that came in.
Both players sitting on the diamond, ready to send it all.
Yeah, nobody really wants to pop it just yet. Alright. Juicey gonna cave. He's gonna go for blue. Which turned out to be a very solid choice, giving him a 6 chain, and is going to seal him the match.
Second diamond's kind of powerful. Anyway, GG's Lucentai, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Oh, you were going to play honest puzzle fighter, but no, I had to pick Y mode.
Got him!
Okay.
You thought it was going to be normal puzzle fighter, but no, it was Y mode. Are we going to go into losers round 3, or is it time for a little shill break? We did? All right, so it's going to be you and me.
Well, that's still winners finals. Let's actually talk about the rest of November before we get started.
Oh, you do? Okay. All right. All right. So we've got some fun events lined up for the remaining weeks of November. December will probably be a little light. We haven't really ironed everything out yet, but we trust that we will have our annual funny Wario's Woods bracket. So stay tuned for further details. However, what we do have scheduled on Friday is Dr. Thong's Righter of Wrongs, I believe. It's the full title. It's finally coming back to me. A PC sort of adaptation of Mr. Pants for the Game Boy Advance. It's an interesting game where your goal is to build rectangles, and you just do that by slapping the funny shapes it gives you directly onto your board. And those shapes can go over other colors as well. So as long as they don't go over their own color, you can place them anywhere you want. You want to make at least a 2x3 rectangle, and I don't exactly know how the multiplayer game version works, but in single player, your goal is just to clear your board. So I'll be interested to see how they've converted it into a versus mode. Then on November 22nd, we have Pro Yaku Puzzle Stadium, I believe, is what it's called.
You missed a word.
I did.
Pro Yaku Neto.
Pro Yaku Neto Puzzle Stadium.
I had to learn that.
So, this is a very interesting take on Puyo, where instead of you winning by topping out your board, you win by scoring runs on offense. The two players switch between offense and defense by making chains. If you're on offense, your chains score you hits and runs, and if you're on defense, your chains get you strikes and outs. So your goal is to get a couple of outs, switch over to your at bat, and then score some runs before your opponent can do the same. It's a great way to get a nice long Puyo match in, because you don't immediately die if your board fills up. It just kind of gives your opponent a little bit of an advantage. So if you want a chance to play against somebody in Puyo without the fear of just immediately tanking a ton of damage and then going 0-2 and being very sad, this is a good one to pick, because you're pretty much guaranteed a full 9-inning game unless you're up against Shiboru, and then the skill gap will start to show itself. But until that point, it's a very fun back and forth.
Being topped out is not a lose condition.
Yes, yeah. So even if you top out, you can still come back and proceed to win if you really have the guts and the baseball spirit within you. And then to round out November on the 29th, we have Gathering Up the Blues and Gathering Up the Reds. Soldam makes a return, probably for its final tournament of this year. And it's a classic one, the reversey style puzzle game where you share a piece queue and convert your enemy's colors into your colors to send them the exact opposite of the shape that you cleared. So it's a pretty cool one. Very easy to pick up, pretty intuitive. So definitely another one that's worth trying if you want to stick your toes into something new. And with that, I think we are ready to go into winners finals.
Let's do the thing.
I just have to, I'm going to send you the challenge so that I will be on the left. So I know how to set up the scoreboard.
Rodney, who have you been playing so far?
Chun-Li.
Pick Felicia.
I want to pick Felicia.
I dare you.
No, I want to pick
First,
Felicia.
you don't like the spider doppelganger. Now you don't like Felicia.
Look, I didn't say I didn't like Felicia. I just said I didn't want to play as Felicia. Also, we're very anti-Spider Doppelganger. No, I pick Ken! Ah!
Well, do you want to restart?
We'll roll with it.
Okay. Is this first to 2 or first to 3?
First to 3.
I have a feeling it might not matter, but you never know.
I wonder if Cinco has the sauce or she just gets murdered. Who can say?
Yeah, it's really hard to predict in this game how effective the patterns are going to be. It's like
you're not
the
wrapping your brain
diagonals
around. Yeah.
ended up being a lot less strong than we initially predicted. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Okay. You functionally, like, it's hard to work around just how something's going to be when it's stacked on an M-level part of your board. Rodney just sitting on material. We're not quite near diamond yet, but he's just gonna do like half board. That's always fun. Sitting on diamond, and Deka at least has a third of meter still to fill up.
Oh boy, you're really in the vortex.
I'm in the vortex. These things happen. Rodney with a ton of yellows. And you're right, probably play is not going to work at this point, but broad strokes, if you can, like, actually... I don't even know if it's necessarily, like, there's any real smart offensive thing you can do. It's how do you stack to counter garbage harder?
Yeah, definitely a very reactive game.
Which is still interesting, don't get me wrong.
Definitely fits better into my wheelhouse, that's for sure.
So who's gonna press the R button first?
Never me.
Rodney, yeah,
I'm a diamond saver.
Rodney, you like the R button, right?
It's a good button.
It's a good button.
I might press it.
Possibly. Like, this is where it turns into a round of checking, because, like, man, imagine having diamond on command in actual Puzzle Fighter. Like, that feels like Darun Darrow, but even more explosive. Yes, the first wave of it is playing a game of chicken and seeing who has to press diamond first.
Oh,
also, like,
damn. I was a little too
yeah,
slow.
you can't entirely be reactive with diamond.
Yeah.
You have to, like, at least know when to call it before you're getting murder damage. Yeah, okay, I see the moment here. If anything, like,
it took me too long to figure out how to pull it out. I think I could have done it if I had remembered the button a little faster. But
I mean, at that point, I just don't go off of anything but audio cues. I'm like, oh, does it sound like I'm being attacked? Better press R.
I don't remember which button is R was the problem.
Oh, that... You had so many times to go into test mode and check out your mappings.
Yeah, unfortunately, I mapped for Samurai Showdown here, and not
tragedy.
Not
Sam Show is
Y
punishing you
mode.
yet again.
My new favorite puzzle game, Y mode.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, that killed me! Damn.
Okay, well,
Very difficult to tell how much damage is coming in. Because it kind of just all suddenly appears at once.
I feel like Rodney's been hitting harder with his mid-game swings compared to a lot of people.
Hey, sticking with Ken. Well, it worked, so...
I thought it was character locked.
Oh. Yeah, I guess
Brother,
it would be character locked.
This is the Dreamcast.
No, he's character locked. He's character locked for moral reasons.
Brother, Rodney would not stay on a character for moral reasons.
No, I mean,
it's the bracket rules, right?
Yeah.
I don't think they've actually enforced that or not. That's not
Good
what it's
attack.
spelled out. Look, I will go check the challenge. And we're gonna take a look.
Show me, please.
Nothing about switching characters at the end. It's just because you tripped Rodney.
I can't
Believe you're doing Felicia like this.
I'm
This is gonna be so sad.
I'm going to do Felicia like this. Hold on. Where's my boot?
I wish power chains were stronger in this because I feel like they're so hard to get.
Yeah, kind of.
Almost like harder than chains.
Ooh,
I've entered the buffering zone.
I
What's
have
going
done
on
that
here?
as well.
Did
Fighting?
one of you pause?
I did not pause. Did it
Just crash? It may
Mine's
have
up.
just crashed.
Ooh.
I caught up to the crash, I suppose.
All right. Oh yeah, I can't even close it.
Well, I can't either. Ooh, dicey.
I can.
Time to get the control. Delete.
All right. To preserve sides, I'm going to challenge you again.
Cool.
Luckily, it was first round, so it doesn't matter. All right, now I'm yellow. Let's go.
I gotta remember I have a blue diamond now.
Okay. I think it definitely ends up having a lot more higher risk reward with like board height than the base game because there's almost no reason to keep your board unpopulated.
Oh, in this? Yeah, your board being... Material advantage is even bigger in this than default, I think.
Unless like you were actually building with a lot of intent, which is tough.
I'm not capable of, but buddy over here might be.
Ooh.
Sitting on 40 damage there.
That's so much damage!
Spend it on greens. Oh, and this is all going to chain to convert. Oh, this is just a big damage chain. Yeah, we're in double digits. Of course Rodney got murdered.
That was so much damage.
Yeah, that was a 10 chain.
My goodness, okay.
Yeah, chaining wins the day if he can absolutely do it. And that's where, like, it feels like garbage chaining in Puzzle Dama, where, like,
It just happens.
It just happens, and you almost want to build to be in a position to, like, counter garbage specifically.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing, so, and it seems to be working pretty well for me.
Rodney's sitting on diamond, but emphasis on sitting on it. We're just gonna chill, folks. 3-chain poke. Yeah, 3-chains do nothing.
I made a little bit of a mistake here. I don't really like the state my board is in. Ah, I misdropped and it killed me.
Damn.
I got a very not good funny spire.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love spires?
Me.
Well, it depends. Are they winning me the game or are they losing me the game? That really really influences my decision.
Have you ever heard of a game called Slay the Spire?
I've heard of it. I've never played it though.
Yeah, it sounds like it's not for you. Oh my gosh. 6 off the opener. We cooking? That being said, Rodney's down stack's looking not free, but not too fraught either. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're just trading big hits here. Both players are at least half board or less. Rodney doesn't even need to give on his actual diamond yet. You keep pulling out like these massive single power chains out of nowhere, brother. And some of it's Chun's pattern. And I can look forward to experiencing that at some point, but...
I took damage after the lock.
It hits. This game has hits done? That's
a little bit.
I think I was just a little slow, I think.
A little bit of that, a little bit's just like, that's why you have to
my
almost
R button is
anticipate
something
the hit.
funny, so I keep screwing that up for sure.
Deka, you can't block, you gotta parry, anticipate the hit.
I gotta parry, yeah.
You know it in your soul. You know when Rodney is gonna press the hop and just try to kill you. And the answer is always. But you just need to trust the given moment that that's gonna actually happen. I like Deka's chaining off of openers. They're always kind of slick. Okay.
More, please.
Whenever Dekas are gonna convert, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Significant poke there. Actually putting Rodney a little bit on the back foot. It's probably gonna convert here soon. Yep. But man, if Deka did even slightly more of a hit, it would have been a little ridiculous. Honestly, this really feels like so much is dependent on garbage chaining in particular, because that's what forces like staggers to happen that don't set off all your materials at once. And Deka had a really good one, but then Rodney had a really good one. And, well, we'll see if he gets out of this. Oh! Deka gets out of this, okay. God, the mid-game for this is so silly.
The mid-game for this is so stressful.
Yep.
Okay. Not lethal? Damn.
A
That's
lot of
gone!
it converted, but didn't change.
Damn, I
Oh my gosh.
got out hit and rebound killed? That's crazy.
I mean,
What is the
that's
starting
rotten.
board?
Okay. God, yeah, like that's. Oh.
Wow. I don't know how you put together that much damage, but you definitely toasted me. So that's victory to Rodney.
He did like a 3-chain and power chain off of that. It's a little.
A
lot of it.
I'm
silly.
not exactly sure how the damage works because I feel like
Me neither.
the amount of damage that gets sent by like a 9-chain, sometimes huge, sometimes not very consequential at all. It's kind of weird.
So I mean, usually if 9-chain happens that poorly, it's because the countering some of it. I think raw chaining is still the strongest.
Oh, if you're blocking, your power is less. That's true.
Yeah. These are
but
all
then that
factors.
doesn't really explain how my chain got totally reversed and then I died.
Yeah.
Unless his chain really was just that big.
It was a big chain and it was the whole board. I didn't really like. I'd have to go check what it was, but it was a big one.
All right,
It was
Juicey,
a
it's you and me.
I got the run back with KS.
Oh, you have the run back with KS. Okay. I guess I looked at the bracket wrong. Yep. Oh yeah, there's one more match. So we're in No, now it's winners semis. It was winners quarters before. I was lied to.
Dang, we're not winners.
Or losers. Shoot.
Alright. We're getting started.
KS is on the left. Lucky me. Alright. Cienko. No? Maybe? Ooh. Donovan.
I will say with Devilot's board, you could do a lot more chaining at the start of this, just because her opener does not
auto match. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish she had the damage or attack nerf, whichever one it is, because it really feels like she doesn't.
I don't think she does. I honestly don't think it's that bad though. The fact that you can make diagonal clears definitely.
It's not even that. It's just I'm so used to having the operating advantage in terms of like neutral with this character. That's true.
Yeah. She can play neutral in this version. You can't really afford to poke with Devilot and Akuma because their damage is just a little too low. You'll lose the material game. Oh, she's a Noja.
Are we gonna see Juicey?
Juicey, no!
No!
Little scuff from Juicey there.
Hey, y'all worry too much.
I believe in you.
I'm liking this checkerboard, almost Emeraldia looking type of change you see. is building for the diamond for. It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, if he hits yellow with the diamond, or I guess he wants to convert the yellow with the diamond, and literally anything he converts is gonna make something pretty funky on that left side.
Mm-hmm.
Though it'll also kind of just chain away if he's not careful.
Okay, yes, getting the diamond for... But Juicey just got the diamond and a big chain, so Juicey's going to be able to get second diamond.
Oh, 6, 7?
Ooh.
When this character backfires, she backfires hard.
KS barely making it out by the skin of his teeth here.
But Juicey has Oki, and it's...
Juicey's got 11?
11? Can we get a clip? Oh, here, I got it.
That was nasty. I told you the diagonal pattern wasn't that big of a deal.
Nice change, Juicey.
Nice change, Juicey, indeed. That was some Puzzle 40 exciting right there. These pokes are so funny because they're sending like 5 or 6 garbage at a time, but only one column is taking garbage for Juicey because his board is just full from the harpy stacking. Uh-oh. Oh, nope, he's gonna get a down stack. It's starting to look a little dicey, though.
I will see that I see what Juicey's saying about the Donovan garbage, because it is looking very sticky right now.
Yeah, I don't remember what color Diamond Devila has, but... I doubt it's red. And that's probably... Oh, it's yellow.
Yep.
Okay, converts the reds to yellow. Gives a pretty solid board chain. Oh, and that's lethal.
Oof.
Alright, so KS gonna take the first game. Ooh, we gonna see the Akumer?
Let's go!
He's so cool, even when he's a little gremlin like this. There's a Ghost Row, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, there's a Ghost Row. I don't know how tall it is.
Oh, buffering zone. We're winding up for something big on Juicey's side here. The spires are the 2 towers are ready to cast some Lord of the Rings magic.
Hmm. The green and oh, there's a lot of cascades I can see that would end into a huge change, especially if we could get the greens to clear, then the reds clear, then the yellows clear, and I think more clears after that. It's hard to tell. I'm still trapped in the dimension.
Oh, we've time has resumed.
Okay, now I'm also there. Roll 3 chain on the top board. Following up,
getting a little high board right now. KS does not have the material to make like an offensive maneuver though. Definitely in Juicey's best interest to Okay, red, pretty solid. That's a pretty big chain. 5. Not lethal, though, so...
Okay, starting to downstack, freeing up a lot of board real estate for when Juicy hits. Juicy already getting a column 4 all set up, though.
Oh, yep, that's a nice little double match there for Juicy. Oh no, Juicy's board kind of collapsing right before he gets to pop the diamond.
Oh, still sending, like, a huge damage, though. Lucas taking a very smart dig.
Oh, I feel like KS's board is going to... Oh my god, KS barely staying alive there.
Oh my goodness. KS is doing the meter dance as fast as possible.
Find something, but will it be enough? I guess...
Especially
Oh no! Wow! That was a huge amount of damage!
They're
What?
all
So-
9.
Why was that so much damage? What was special about that chain in particular?
I think there might be a moment where a Hellfire, the game's like, okay, you did a sick Hellfire, here's 1,000,000 damage. But, like, I don't
putting
know
the
how
power
to
in
do it.
power chain.
Well, a little bit.
I like this combination frog harpy stack where you just slam the pieces down and see if it works.
Look, somebody needs to post the if it works guy with a dynamite.
The best Hokuto no Ken character. His signature
Yes.
martial art, dynamite.
Ooh, 5. KS sitting on the diamond. Juicy's getting it soon. Juicy has a lot of material to use with this diamond. KS isn't far behind either, though. Okay, Juicy sends a little bit of pressure and now is committing to diamond.
Alright, KS gonna get second diamond here. Not quite as explosive as it could have been, though, but honestly, Juicy's board is primed for a huge hit if he gets another diamond. Like, the fact that the bottom of his board is bicolor. Yeah, it's a solid 5 chain. Unfortunately, he's having a hard time getting rid of the correct colors.
Oh, this is a little crazy. 9 chain? But you see living?
We are in the we're in the buffering dimension. Oh no.
Yo, 8 chain? 9 chain? 10 chain. Lives it with a 10 chain. Oh my goodness.
Oh boy.
I'm now
Beautiful.
buffering.
Beautiful things to come. This is called Super Freeze. You see, KS has just done an incredible thing, and so... Seven, 8, 9, 10. Alright, yeah, fully offsets. And gets the diamond. He's holding on to it, though. Not interested in letting it rip just yet.
Okay, now we're Beyblade, let it rip.
And that is a bunch of power. That's like a 5 power chain. So Juicy is on the board. We are 1-1 in the Goki Devilot matchup. All right, double Akumer.
Ooh, double Goki?
They should have mirrored his intro. Oh, I like this intro board. It's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. I think Juicy. Oh, I misread it. I thought Juicy had set up a 5-chain.
He set off a 4-chain. Unfortunately, does not do very much damage. Meters are full. The way they're playing, though, I think it's gonna take. It's definitely not gonna be a 1-diamond game.
But, ooh, hold on. What was he cooking? A 6-chain? KS is also applying some pressure. Both players, I think, I'm not saying they're slowing down, but I think both of them are preparing for a diamond. Just whoever has more pressure on the board.
Yeah, both of them want to diamond second, so. Alright, Juicy with a huge chain to open it up. Alright, neither of them end up using it. Oh wait, no, KS did use it, so... Juicy has a bit of an opportunity here. Needs to fill up his board with material as quickly as he possibly can. Alright, only getting a 4-chain off the diamond is not going to be enough to seal the deal.
Oh!
Couple of 4-chains slinging back and forth. Juicy really prioritizing a down stack right now. Yeah, just jumping right into the diamond. Does not want to risk the, Oh, and that's huge damage, and it's gonna kill. Juicy on set point here.
Both players going for a big Hellfire start. Basically offsets.
Basically, yeah. KS taking 2 damage, but that's literally nothing. Right, Juicy really, really slamming down this Harpy stack as fast as he can. He wants to get his offense in order. Snagging some 2-chains here and there, though, if he sees the opportunity. Alright, we've entered the buffering zone as the players enter a bit of a stalemate.
Okay, I don't know how I've escaped the stopped time, but I'm in the future now. Oh, never mind. Now I'm in the stopped time. Both players have meter on my end, though.
Oh, okay. So we are we've gone from a stalemate to a standoff. Yeah, I hear the first meter ping go off. And the Juicy's only like... Yeah, Juicy gets it as well.
Nice 3-chain from KS. KS being able to tank a lot more garbage than Juicey at this point. Juicey might have to do first diamond.
Yeah, gonna grab yellow, and that's a full board down stack.
Ooh. KS is using the diamonds on red, clearing all the reds on the board. I didn't know it did that. That's interesting.
There's so much grunting.
Yeah, unlike Devilot, Akuma doesn't have much of a personality other than grunt and be evil, so... We're not getting any funny catchphrases.
Well, he is gonna go shoosh and then shoot the big beam at some point.
Akuma, the real YouTube poop fighting game character, the way he shooshes across the board.
Now I'm gonna have to look up Akuma YouTube.
Oh no, that did not really downstack very much for... Okay, never mind. Oh, it's gonna kill though. So Juicey is gonna take it.
GG's Chaos.
Juicey making a run back here, coming all the way from, like, losers round 1. To make it back to losers finals. So that means it's gonna be you and me. Right?
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, they just took.
They
just took a little while to close the game. I was like, oh wait, am I wrong? Was that first to 3?
Yeah, we're respectfully waiting.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna challenge me. Throw everything off.
You in there, Rodney?
Yeah, I'm in here. It's just taking a second. There we go.
There we go. Go for my 1 delay, the classic. Oh, I hit the button too many times. Alright. Now we're pink.
I don't know how you've watched the meta evolve staying on.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
I'm just saying.
The
meta doesn't evolve until I say it. I am the arbiter of my own destiny, for better or worse.
Okay.
Ooh, 23 on the Hellfire opener? That's a little crazy. But Deka smacking back. And I'm in the time zone.
Chunky.
Okay.
Oh no, I didn't. Oh wait, I'm saved.
We're getting the garbage clear from the... I'm just gonna have to commentate via stream. Okay.
Oh, I died! No, while my chain was resolving, I couldn't place a piece faster.
Okay, let's see. Both players setting up for the Hellfire opener. Deka trying to cook for the all clear. I respect it. Look, I'm here for it actually. Okay, Juicy sends the 4 chain. Deka getting a lot of diagonals though, so things might start to fly. Okay. Juicy already setting up for the diamond though. Okay. 3 chain from Deka, trying to get Juicy out of here before Juicy does the meter dance for the diamond, but gets the diamond anyway. Okay, using the blue on the yellows. Okay. Okay, a little 3 chain. That guy feel basically trying to... Ooh.
I guess the meta wins. We have returned to... We have returned to diagonals.
Diagonal meta. Okay. I think we're... Juicy almost looks like he's building stairs. Oh, but this big hellfire is huge, and it's the whole screen.
Oh, it converted diagonals into flat lines. That's funny.
Oh, and Deka getting this huge down stack. Juicy very close to diamond, though. He gets the big diag down stack.
Sometimes happy little accidents happen. Maybe the frog from Puyo was smart after all.
Don't fight no ho ho in Y mode. Worst mistake of my life. Okay. Juicy take on like that last link of the chain was very cute on Juicy side, but KS getting that 5 chain pretty nasty. Oh, Deka, you're right. Oops. Deka also getting another 2 chain. Just completely harassing Juicy, forcing them to take the diamond. Okay. Deka juicing up the board for this diamond, using it on the greens. Oh, that's pretty big.
I don't know if it's enough, though.
No, and then the diag The Diag became a puzzle Dama downstack? Diag is not the meta. I'm saying it.
Oh, wait. P1 plus 1, P1 plus 1. Alright, not looking good for me. I lucked my way into this losers finals, and I think that's where it's gonna end.
Morgan's pattern might be nice. I'm thinking about all the patterns now. It's a cool way to rethink the patterns. Oh, we're getting Donovan? Green Donovan? Okay. Ooh.
I'm honestly surprised that trade did not work out in Deka.
I have absolutely no clue how the damage works in this game. I'm pretty sure it's made up. They just like the game spins a dial and says, "Yeah, you win this one." And it was in my favor for a while, and I don't think it's in my favor anymore.
Okay. Deka's setting up for a big diamond rubber band, but got to do a little bit of meter dance to get it. Now both players have the diamond, so they're gonna try to poke each other to get the other one to fire their diamond off first. It is a little scary. I get worried about doing this mainly because if the other person's diamond is super epic and mine is not, then I will be sad and instantly die and lose. Ooh! Deka uses it on blues. Oh! Oh, now this is pretty sick. 7 chain. Juicey uses it on greens, and that's a lot of damage.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, starting off again. Both players going for Hellfire openers. Seems very strong.
Never got a green. That's kind of funny.
Ooh. Okay. They're doing a lot of harassment, which is also building a lot of meter. So they're going to be the first one with a diamond with a big meter advantage right now. Okay, takes the diagonal, gets this little power 2. Now Juicey successfully has the meter. Might be forced into using it first just because Deka's so low and is building a lot of nice chains, like this nice power 4. But Juicey returns it with their own Hellfire chain and sends another 2 chain. Deka offsetting a lot of it though. And a lot of it just looks like it's going to get rubber banded. Okay. Yeah, now we're just doing the big standoff. Oh, Deka using it on reds. Oh, there's a big poke. Let's see, Juicey. Both players doing sizable pokes. Nobody outright dead, though. Deka gets this duck's back chain because of the diag pattern. Juicey getting a 4 chain. Who again rubber banding this garbage chain. Both players taking good advantage of the garbage. Deka getting a little ahead on meter though. Okay. Ooh. Deka getting a little high on board. Yep, uses the diamond. Uses it on greens. Okay. Ooh, this is going to be a huge chain. 79?
You're in the part of margin time that damage does not counter it.
Ah! I just got lucky then.
A little bit.
Wait, I waited it out. Alright, you wanted to see someone pick... Was it Morrigan or Felicia? Morrigan.
We've not seen either of them.
It's an interesting board.
Looks a lot like Morgan's garbage pattern, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it's just like 1 for 1 almost.
I don't know
exactly
what to do
that.
here.
Okay. Getting a nice 2-chain poke. Not a lot of meter on board though, so it's gonna be a while for the diamond. But Juicey coming down with this down stack. This garbage might nicely rubber band. Let's see how this garbage chain works.
There we go.
Okay, there we go. Now.
I thought.
Mhm. Okay. Okay. Juicey applying a lot of pressure and has diamond. So Deka doing possibly a little bit of a meter dance to build just enough to get the diamond. There we go. Ooh, and that Hellfire poke. Okay, tanking. And we're going to use the diamond on reds. Clearing a lot of the board. Okay, this is a little crazy. We're still going. It's 8. And Juicey also chaining, going through all of the garbage. 99!
Garbage chain, baby!
You offset my full chain and then killed me. Interesting.
Garbage chain, baby! I think it's understated just how strong garbage chaining is.
No, it's pretty big.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ouch.
I thought for sure because I attacked first that you wouldn't be able to offset everything, but I just watched the damage I was sending you tick down from like 78 to 0, and then I took 99 damage.
I mean, I'm sure KS will appreciate this, and I'll tell you after match, but... Actually, Rodney will also appreciate it.
Oh. Okay. Ooh, that's a nice Hellfire poke. Juicey getting a little bit of a 3 diagonal garbage chain. And getting access to diamond. Ooh, and the fancy cross on Juicey's side. Okay. You sending 10 with that Hellfire. Juicy getting higher on board though. Might have to use the diamond first. Starts down stacking though, applying a lot of pressure on Deka. But these pokes are looking like they're gonna be very rubber bandable.
Oh, I don't know why I did that. Well, that was silly.
Okay. Uses the yellows on blues.
Silly play. I don't know why I popped diamond. Good games.
GG's. I mean, it should be obvious, but I'm only playing off of vibes, and the moment I hear you get down, I'm like, I'm looking at you.
I just don't understand the game at all. It just sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. So good luck against Rodrick.
Thank you. Hi, Rodney.
Hey, Juicy.
How you doing?
I'm chilling. I'm getting to play a columns-like game on Puzzle Wednesday. It's pretty hype.
Pretty hype. All right. The end, Deka?
I am now.
All right. Let's do the thing.
Let's do it.
Actually, just because you wouldn't, and I want to see everyone.
Oh, this pattern's a little interesting.
Okay.
Alright. We're back on the Chun-Li. That was a meaty power chain. It was so meaty, in fact, that we're now in the time vortex.
I love to tank the frame rate by big move.
Some light poking coming from Rodrick.
It's my first. Rodney might have this question. Oh my god.
That was so much!
I can't lie. That was just a prayer.
Felicia has the green power gem.
Kind of weird
Rare.
how it's not like a
Cash
real
money power
primary
gem.
bell. I mean, yeah, it felt pretty good.
That's a lot of damage. Oh my god, it's just going. It's just working. I don't think you do reduced damage on counter.
I'm not taking anything about how the base game works
it just doesn't, like, categorically seems like false. The amount of damage I've seen you put out on like an 8-chain countering damage has, like, you've undone like 80 plus damage and then maxed the damage on your opponent's side.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure you can't do that in regular Puzzle Fighter.
Like, 8 chains are pretty fatal in that, but I don't think. Out! Not preemptive enough, okay.
It's also interesting that you can receive damage while chains are still going on.
That... Wait, what do you mean?
Like, if you place a piece halfway through your opponent's chain, you take damage.
That's just a puzzle fighterism. Like, the
Oh, it
window
is?
for counterplay is you get your next turn if they did a chain. That's it. You will immediately accept damage.
I'm so used to Puyo where your damage just, you don't take damage until the chain is done resolving.
That's why, like, you want the screen watching if you're playing a poke game is so important. Because you autopilot for, like, a second and perish, idiot. Oh, Rodney's gonna send that back. Okay, maybe not back, but you chipped away at a lot of that.
Oh wow, no, still lethal.
Look, once he was starting to get 70, like, if he had another link, he...
Yeah, if he had one more link, that would have been enough. But unfortunately, it was not.
What? Yeah. Okay, I didn't get any train out.
Oh, big Hellfire, and nobody takes any damage.
I'd love to share the same brain cell.
And Juicey with a pretty clean board, ready to accept whatever garbage Rodney's gonna throw his way. The one thing about Chun-Li's pattern is you really never have to worry about your middle column, because the only thing that's ever gonna be in there is greens. And if there's more than just greens in there, it was probably because the shot was big enough to kill you anyway. Wow, those blues linked up in a really interesting way on Juicey sideboard. And meanwhile, Rodrick is playing columns by another definition. Literally with 4 columns on his board. And we are going to sit and wait until the columns resolve. Right, huge fortune, but Juicey does have the diamond, and it's going. Oh, it's not quite as explosive as he might have hoped, but I don't think he's in any immediate danger. Yeah, the down stack's gonna just come after another poke, and that's a lot of damage because it's a garbage down stack. Goodbye. The first point is gonna go to Juicey. What?
Yeah, it feels like if you just force a puzzle bunch, just win. This is a little funny. I'm kind of about it.
We've got the classic Harpy stack on Juicey's side, and then on Rodney's side we've got a bit more of like a flatter, a little bit more chain-oriented looking stack, and that was a really nice, just his whole board just resolved in such a beautiful way. Unfortunately, it just did not lead to that much. Oh, big garbage chain. 7, 8. Oh, but here's the diamond. Oh, but it's a 6. Oh, Juicey's got to hustle. He needs this down stack bad. Oh, if he gets these reds. All right. Oh no, the whole board solves it. Never mind, it solves itself. Okay. I panicked for a second because I thought everything was gonna fall out of alignment, but it just. Huh? What? Suddenly a 6 chain. And sorry, board's full. One thing about Felicia's garbage is that it seems pretty chunky. It ends up being pretty columnar in practice. Oh, this Spire, very dangerous. Rodrick slamming down pieces to get the timer to tick. Finds his out before things become too serious. Juicey is going to garbage chain his way down the board a little bit. Interesting play, just sacking the diamond there for Rodrick. I guess it seems to unfreeze all of your pieces, so. And Felicia's pattern does kind of just get rid of itself, so not a bad play at all.
Yeah, I'm starting to think it's harder to chain if you don't have garbage. Like, you're not just loaded up with mass.
Yeah, it really seems like the way to play is to play a character that forces your opponent to make matches. So Rodrick is now on the board. It is 1-1. Are we gonna get a bracket reset? Or are we going to bed? That's the question. Big Hellfire. Sends it straight back. Return to sender. Yeah, one of the benefits of Felicia's pattern seems to be off the garbage chain, you're never getting more than like a 4 or a 5, unless some real specific scenarios come into play. So, it can kind of prevent rubber banding, so it might not be a bad one after all. Like, it feels good to just be able to discard things in the left and right column and let them cook and match on their own, but I'm not sure that's actually beneficial at all. Oh. Big chain, but here comes the damage. Felicia gonna get us TOS'd with this pose.
Yeah, okay, we both deserve this. I deserve this more.
Alright, sounds like some hilarity is about to ensue.
No, Rodney's figuring it out too. I think we have learned the win condition for this mode.
Oh yeah, there's the... Oh, here comes... This is exactly the way you want to counter Felicia's pattern. The whole thing just resolves from the bottom up in horizontal lines, and that gives you some nasty garbage chaining. I still want to see an all clear.
God, I wish. What benefit would that give you but more material when...
You should just win.
Yes!
Like,
Amelia would approve.
I would approve too. Oh wow, that's some real aggro from Juicey at the start of this round. With the literally the infinite damage that's being slung back and forth in this game mode, I think if you get an all clear, you just deserve to win. Rodrick almost making a 3x3. Ooh, I like that down stack from Rodrick, really cleaning out the fourth column.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like Juicey is about to lose the round. I see a huge damage chain. I guess it must get... Oh, the diamond was on deck. Yeah, it seems like the counterplay to Felicia is you just use the diamond on it, on the frozen color of your own pattern, or your own diamond. and it'll just delete board. We going back to Akuma. Juicey looking for that win. Unfortunately, just using the diamonds to get rid of the timer is not going to work against Akuma. So close to an all clear. Alright, I like this chain that Rodrick is setting up. Oh, decides to take it from a different starter. I thought the blue was going to be the trigger, but takes it from below instead. Wow, Juicey just slamming down pieces in that Harpies deck. Really looking for the material advantage. Rodrick doing a pretty good job of keeping his stack flat, though. And I think that's the counterplay to Akuma. Because that'll really cause the diagonals to just clear themselves out. Ooh, 6 into the diamond. Gets the diamond in return, but the action is not there.
Oh my god!
Oh, but... Oh! Comes on a delay. But yeah, and that's an 11. Nice chain, Rodrick. Good one. Very spicy. And with that... Oh wait, no, that's only round 1. Does not get the offset. Just you're gonna get a much more substantial hit off of the opener. We enter the time vortex. All right, chat room. Will it kill?
Yeah. Puzzle game Will It Kill would be so fire.
I like the Chun-Li apologizes face. Alright, Rodrick getting pretty high on board here, but we know how that works. Diamond on deck for both players, pretty much, yeah. That last old 3 chain will give it to Juicey.
It is really just gambling on the giant garbage chain counter with a rainbow gem on this, huh? Truly is the name of the game.
All right, 8 chain bigger than a 6 chain, something else chain. So Juicey's gonna take that round, managing to hang on for a little bit longer. Because I may not have mentioned it earlier, but we are on tournament point here. two chains, or the two openers were both big Hellfires, and they both canceled out very neatly. Very aesthetically pleasing. It seems, with the amount of damage that comes and goes in this, it almost seems impossible to, like, consistently build your own chains.
Yeah, so you don't.
Yeah, so you really are just playing the damage pattern rebound game.
That's honestly how I learned Puzzle Fighter.
A lot of chains flying back and forth, but not much damage really hitting either board. There is a lot of potential energy stored on Juicey's board right now. Unfortunately, it's kind of difficult to tap into. We're getting to a point where he might be forced to pop the gem soon. Yeah, just gonna have to commit to it. So Rodrick's gonna get the get second diamond, but for some reason or another, the garbage chain does not have enough power to offset this time.
I'll take that.
So both players now in a race to get back to safety, i.e. the diamond. Big chain from or big power matches from Juicey, but let's see if it resolves into some chip damage. All right, there looks like there is a huge damage chain coming in, and 84 is lethal.
Honestly, I'm impressed you made it off a raw diamond.
Yeah, I had to use it on the blue so they unfroze. I didn't see anything else.
Ah, GG's.
Right.
GG's.
I would have loved to reset, but also I like going to bed.
Yeah. It's getting late. Right. Our final bracket. The champion, Rodrick Knee. Any words?
Puzzle games are epic. You should come and join Puzzle Wednesday if you're not already in there.
Very true. If you like puzzle games and you want to try some new stuff, Puzzle Wednesday is a great place to do so. We host all sorts of we host many different games among the but we also host some standard games as well with some regularity. Speaking of the games we host, this Friday, we have Dr. Thong's Righter of Wrongs, which is going to be a very interesting, zany sort of plays pieces down. Do you have any clue how the versus mode works, Juicey or Rodrick?
I'm going in just as blind as the rest of y'all.
Yeah, so Dr. Thongs, it's free on Itch.io, so if you want to go give it a spin in the single-player mode, you have 2 minutes to empty your board. It's a very interesting game where you build rectangles, and you have to play fast. It's pretty fun, but very difficult to actually win.
From what I've heard from Rats, you can it's like a turn-based one where you try to stop your opponent from being able to make builds of their color.
Oh,
so you can
that's
place the piece like over theirs so they can't build it or something. It sounds pretty cool. I haven't got to play it myself.
Ooh, so it's a turn-based versus puzzle game will definitely be a first for us. I don't know if we've ever done anything like that. Then, on November 22nd, next Wednesday for real, we have Pro Yakyu Netto Puzzled Stadium, which is a Puyo Puyo-esque it's a baseball-themed Puyo Puyo clone of sorts, where your goal is to make chains, not to kill your opponent directly, but to score runs. You score runs by making chains on when you're at bat, and you get outs and become at bat by making chains when you're playing defense. It's a great game to play if you're new to like falling block style Puyo games, because even if you top out, you don't die, you don't lose. You get to continue playing until the baseball match is over. So it's fun. Definitely worth a try if you want to get some solid long rounds in. And then to round out November, we are gathering up the reds and blues with Soul Dam, the funny piece queue sharing reversey game where the damage the shapes you make go directly over to your opponent's board. So you get to send all sorts of cursed damage their way. They're fairly intuitive game. The board is pretty small, and it's pretty easy to get a grasp on at the beginning. So definitely a great game to try if you want to try something new. And with that,
you know what I always like in
oh,
it too? Like the board game Othello. It follows a lot of the same rules.
Yeah, I think Othello and Reversey are basically the same thing. It just depends on what name you know it by.
Well, I believe we both thrown our lines in the sand.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know Reversey, it's like Othello.
It's crazy.
It's very fun. All of the pieces in the middle turn into a piece that whatever color you put on the end. So and if you make full horizontal lines, you send them over as garbage. And the garbage is really funny. It doesn't go over in like a standard way where there's like a number and then it falls or whatever. It floats over in irregular patterns as fairies. So you can have your garbage come and go at its own pace, really.
You know, as you do.
Yeah. So very, very fun.
I'm going to go have us raid Lucentai, who's still streaming in spite of having been in this bracket. So he had to suffer through this.
We'll give him one. We'll do him a favor in return.
All right. Thank you so much for coming out, guys. We'll catch you next time.
See you all later.
Peace out.